Hello again. So this is just a brief video to talk about the expected upcoming Haslab Galactus. I think we all know is showing up. You know, they announced recently that Marvel Select Watcher is going to be reproduced. So I think that kind of clinches it. I think it's pretty obvious what's going on. It's definitely not the goddamn Fantastic car. I mean, give me a break. That was just... no. It's not going to be the Fantastic car. Keep people... The one guy said it and everybody keeps repeating it. I can't imagine anything more dumb. Sorry, I gotta call it the way I see it. That's just ridiculous. So anyway, just some thoughts on what this thing is going to be. You know, if they made a 26-inch Sentinel, is a 36-inch Galactus so hard to believe? Maybe even larger. All I know is if the Sentinel was $380 shipped, free shipping, you know, I think Galactus is going to be in the $500 range. And I hope we all save some stimulus money, you know, because $500 is a lot, considering a lot of us need to have two, you know. So we'll see how that goes. But I expect them to be huge. I'm getting rid of the 19-inch one. And maybe somebody wants my watcher as well here. I got two watchers on order. Through our friends in Tennessee. So if you watched my Sentinel video, you know I was very bitter about the price, and I still am. But life moves forward, and I did have $5,000 worth of old stuff to sell that I've had for 20 years, and none of which really made any difference to me. So I got rid of all of it and afforded 4 of them. So they're on the way. And knocked down the price by selling the 2 6-inch figures that I have no context for, because I stopped buying and reading Marvel Comics sometime around 1987 or so. So I think I managed to knock down the price to about $240, which is double the cost of the smaller Sentinel. So, and he's twice the size. So I can rationalize it that way. You know, not necessarily trying to see the bright side, but there are the facts. I said double would be reasonable, and double it is. And I sold 3 of the 4 that I've already purchased, and those, you know, sets of the 6-inch figures, and on a pre-sale. And I'm wavering about keeping 1 pristine. I do need 4 Sentinels, but the reality is, if the Sentinel price goes berserk, I may have to get rid of 1, and it'd be better if it's pristine. So that's my thoughts on that. I don't know what your plans were. Hope you're able to afford at least 1. And start saving now for Galactus. He's going to be the one. And if you're a Marvel purist, if you like to keep things simple, you know, the original iteration of the characters, costumes, and like that, then we're getting really close to having the whole set. We're getting very close. You know, I guess you saw the Hercules figure that's coming out is a classic style. Hasbro is getting with making these original versions, and I appreciate that, because we waited a long time for some of these. So, I guess that's all I had to say about this. And, you know, everything's a lot of money these days, but like I say, we got our stimulus checks, and I heard somebody talking, one of the talking heads or a politician, that they're really considering a third disbursement, and that'd be nice. That'd be really nice. All of us working stiffs get a break for a change instead of Walmart, Koch brothers. You know, screw those people. In other news, I also got... Woo. I have to stand way back because this guy will not even fit in the frame practically. Got the Mr. Hyde today. The Shang-Chi figures look great. I only read the Jean Day issues, 102 through the end. So a lot of the characters are a little lost to me. The Wu Wen figure is obviously supposed to be Fu Manchu. You know, I'm a white guy. I don't get any say in that. And I don't complain about it too much. I guess. I don't know. I would like to have had Fu Manchu, but then you need Blackjack Tar and all the other characters that they're never going to make. So that is what it is, and I hope the movie carries it. And maybe some of these other characters will kind of pop out at me. Actually, I haven't read those issues in a long time. Maybe Shang-Chi's sister and all those other characters are legit. We'll see. Death Dealer is pretty cool. A little not too posable, though. He's got skirts that kind of impede his movement. But anyway, so that's what's happening currently. And I got a MODOK as well. Now, MODOK is my only source of contention. MODOK for $50 should have had one or two lights, especially since they advertised him with a light on the front of the box in the illustration. And when you're talking about a figure that's $50, adding a battery pack and an LED, it's not too much to ask for. You can buy a really nice coffee maker for $50 that has lights and a heating element and plastic and metal and porcelain and all the other stuff. They can't rationalize charging $50 for that figure. They can't. It's very aggravating. But it's only the one figure, so. And it doesn't even look like it does in the box. It's actually gold. I saw the box with the flat yellow, and I'm like, oh Christ, no. They designed it to look like a cartoon figure, but no, it's gold. So a lot of stuff coming out. I hope you've sold some. That's the other thing I want to share with you guys. Whoever's listening. Now is a fantastic. Now through last year, in fact, has been a great time to sell stuff on eBay. There are people out there spending stupid money, and by stupid money I mean stupid money, overpaying for everything. I complained about this last year, but I made mine. So whoever these dummies are, thank you. I appreciate it. I can afford my stuff now, but people are paying for a lot of stuff that it's not worth paying for practically. But thank you. The other thing you'll notice on eBay is how many people are selling these little mini collections of stuff that only came out 2 or 3 years ago and up. And I've seen some sales on stuff, 30-figure lot that just came out, last year. So there's all these people that have got into it, and now they're getting out. So if you need any of those figures, I would definitely give that a look. And don't try to sell that stuff because the competition is heavy on that. You're going to have to give it away. Don't give it away. Hang on to it for a little bit. I've been collecting toys for 30 years and Marvel Legends since the beginning. And every 10 years or so, prices get stupid. And by stupid, I mean good, as far as selling goes. So, hang on to stuff, and then, you'll get some bucks out of it. Maybe you'll even get double bucks back for it, which is what happened with me. And then you can afford things like a giant Galactus, I hope. So, or 2 of them. So good luck. And, W.C. Fields, never smarten up a chump. And never give a sucker an even break. I keep reading and getting these offers from other collectors about, trading and help me out. And this, no, you don't need helping out. They advertise this stuff at the wazoo, months ahead of time, half the time. And there's no reason to miss stuff. And there's no reason to plead poor mouth and come crying to another collector that, oh, I need this. Can you get it for me? If it's on the shelves, yeah. Problem is, it's not on the shelves lately. And that's not even an issue now. There's so many retailers online selling the figures now months ahead of time on pre-orders. Very little of it gets sold out. The things that do get sold out don't make any sense, like Scarlet Witch. I mean, I grabbed 2 Zemos as soon as I could. Really the only figures I wanted out of that. And nobody seems to care. They all want the Scarlet Witch. Because they think that's hot, I guess. It's every dummy thinks it's going to be a big deal. Well, no, the big deal was before the TV show came out, not after. Ugh, it's exhausting, right? So anyway, sorry for the shaky video. I'm standing, feeling very wobbly today, and halfway across the room just to get Galactus in the shot. So, anyway. good luck in your hunts, and good luck saving up. And I will post again sooner than later, I guess. So take care.